Well, Marcus Saxton is the chairman of the Independent British Vape Trade Association. Joins me on the line now. Hello, Marcus.
Hi, good to join you.
So, this is a big issue, isn't it? The illegal vapes that are coming into the country. I'm presuming it's something that you want to help crack down on.
Yeah, for sure. And obviously all of the narrative from the various presenters you just had on just demonstrate the complexity of this area. And unfortunately, this is just the tip of the iceberg. The illicit market is vast in scale today, and it illustrates the potential issue with prohibition.
Okay, so as the Vape Trade Association, how does that work? There are vape shops that have popped up everywhere. Is there any requirement to be a member of the trade association? Is it kind of regulated at all?
So the sector is regulated, certainly. One of your contributors shared that notified products have to go through the MHRA notification process and gives that confidence to consumers. For our trade association, we do a degree of vetting to ensure that those retailers that wish to join us are and recommend buying from reputable areas, suppliers, and clearly highlight all of the issues associated with this. And anyone that's found to flout that regulation would be removed from the association.
Okay, and so is there a mechanism of kind of naming and shaming people that are doing the bad stuff?
It's really difficult because I could walk down the high street with you today, and unfortunately, this is really widespread. It's those unreputable retailers that have a direct link between, if you're not going to go through the necessary protocols to ensure that you're buying from a reputable wholesaler or supplier, it's highly unlikely that you're going to adopt the age verification protocols to stop these products getting into use. So that's the double issue. We know that there's a direct correlation between the two things, and unfortunately it is widespread, given these products over the last few years are now available to consumers in so many shops that would have never ordinarily adopted these age-restricted protocols like vape stores have for many, many years.
It's a slightly strange thing, isn't it, with vapes? And we were having a chat with a GP earlier on the programme. The fact of the matter is that vapes in comparison to smoking are much better, but an unknown vape, which has come from who knows where and contains who knows what, has completely unknown dangers associated with it.
Yeah, you're absolutely right. And first, to point out, and I always say this, vaping is not risk-free. Depends on any consumer, how much alcohol, saturated fat, sugars. Vaping sits higher up that continuum, is materially safer than smoking, and it should be as simple as if you don't smoke, don't vape. But by the same token, as you say, please ensure you're buying from reputable retailers. There are quite easy ways to spot if these things, often brightly coloured, the packaging, far more enticing, and the number of puffs, whilst not a direct indicator to being illegal, can often indicate that if it seems too good to be true in terms of value, then you've got to raise those questions. And if in doubt, buy from somewhere reputable, like a big supermarket, a big convenience chain, or a reputable vape store.
Okay, and as a final thing, single-use vapes, there's talk about potentially banning them, not least on environmental grounds because of the colossal amounts of plastic, the oils contained within them, the batteries, all the stuff associated with it, and millions of them sold on a daily basis and then just end up in landfill effectively.
Yes.
Lots of people would say banning single-use vapes is the way to go.
Yeah, and as you've highlighted there is undoubtedly environmental impact that happens from these that is catastrophic. They are likely to be more attractive to use, and therefore now that the re-government has come back into Parliament, we're hoping that we can get some clarity expected April 25. Whilst they have played a role for smokers when you're going out of an evening, that choice whether you buy a packet of cigarettes or actually you can access one of these single-use vapes have played a role for people who might otherwise continue smoking. But on balance, we're as keen to get that clarity so that we can work towards that date and then hopefully remove these things from wider circulation and getting into the hands of youths.
Lovely. Marcus, it's been great chatting to you. Thanks very much for being with us.
Thanks. Have a good day.
That's Marcus Saxton, chairman of the Independent British Vape Trade Association.